Have you ever sat in class, staring out the window, and just wished you could fly away and see the world instead of doing homework? That's exactly what Lily, Tom, and Mia were thinking one sunny afternoon. They were sprawled out under the big oak tree in the schoolyard, books forgotten, dreaming of adventures far beyond their town. Imagine, Lily sighed. No more math problems, just mountains and oceans. Tom and Mia nodded eagerly, their imaginations running wild with thoughts of freedom. Little did they know, someone was listening. High up in the branches of the very same oak tree, a mysterious old woman with a pointy hat and a kind, twinkling smile overheard their chatter. She wasn't just any old woman. She was a witch, and she loved seeing children dream. With a mischievous grin, she pulled out a glittering wand, gave it a little flourish, and whispered a secret spell. Suddenly, a powerful, yet gentle, gust of wind swirled around the three friends. It wasn't scary, but exciting, like the beginning of a roller coaster ride. It lifted them right off the ground. They gasped, then laughed as they floated higher and higher, their school shrinking below them until it was just a tiny speck. The wind carried them up through fluffy white clouds that felt like cotton candy and past a shimmering, perfect rainbow. They soared through the brilliant blue sky until they landed softly in a world unlike anything they had ever imagined. This was the Skyland of Wishes, a magical land floating high above the earth. Here, the rivers weren't made of water, but of rich, flowing chocolate. The trees didn't grow leaves, but lollipops and gummy bears of every color. In the distance, castles made of sparkling ice cream floated lazily in the air. It was a world where every single wish seemed to come true the moment you thought of it. As they explored this incredible new place, they weren't alone for long. A majestic unicorn with a pearly white coat trotted over to greet them. Tiny, giggling fairies with wings like stained glass flitted around their heads. And even the clouds had friendly faces and could talk. The talking clouds boomed in a gentle voice. "Welcome, little adventurers! You've arrived just in time!" They explained that the Skyland was powered by a magical gem called the Crystal of Wonder, but its light was starting to dim. They needed help to find it and restore its glow before the Skyland faded away. The three friends, thrilled by the quest, immediately agreed. Their adventure began. They followed a map made of starlight, solved riddles told by wise old owls, and navigated a maze of floating islands. Lily's quick thinking helped them decipher a puzzle. Tom's courage got them across a wobbly bridge made of licorice, and Mia's kind heart convinced a grumpy gnome to show them the way. They learned that by working together, they could overcome any challenge. Finally, after much laughter and teamwork, they found the Crystal of Wonder in a hidden cave behind a waterfall of lemonade. They polished it with their sleeves until it shone brighter than ever, and the entire Skyland lit up with a warm, beautiful glow. The unicorns, fairies, and clouds all cheered for their new heroes. As the sun began to set in the world below, casting long shadows across their schoolyard, the witch's magic began to stir again. A familiar, gentle breeze wrapped around them. They waved goodbye to their new friends, promising to never forget their adventure. The journey back was just as magical, a slow, peaceful drift down from the heavens. They landed with a soft thump right back where they started, under the big oak tree. Just then, the final school bell rang, signaling the end of the day. As other kids rushed out of the building, chattering about their normal day, Lily, Tom, and Mia just smiled at each other. They looked up at the sky, where a single, fluffy cloud seemed to wink at them. The world looked the same, but they knew a secret. They knew that just above the clouds, a magical land of wishes was waiting, and that adventure could be found anywhere, even in a simple daydream. Thanks so much for watching our story today. If you love magical adventures like this one, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for more amazing tailies. We'll see you in the next video!